should hit and run, but they don't know, they don't know, they don't know. Nobody knows but us how we roll, how we roll. Nobody knows what we got but us, but us. Let them keep talking, let them believe that they know, 'cause they don't, no they don't, no they don't. Let them believe that.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jayden, back from the dead. I've been very busy, been working a lot, but now I'm back to making daily YouTube videos. And in this video, we're actually gonna talk about is day gaming, is night gaming, is approaching women, is putting yourself out there a waste of time, and is there a better way? Now, originally, I wanted to come here and make this video right here. But they're getting ready to do a concert right here. So I'm gonna go somewhere else where it's a little bit more quiet. But I just wanted to show you guys this because there's always something going on in Barcelona. There's always girls, street festivals, concerts. I do believe that this is one of the best cities, if not the best city in the entire world, to actually go out and meet women, because there's always something going on. The streets are never empty, they're always bustling. But that's a topic for another day. Now let me go find a quiet place, okay, and do the video that we're gonna talk about today. See you guys soon. Alright guys, so we are here in the beautiful park of Barcelona. It's nice and quiet, and I wanted to come here to especially make this video for you guys, my audience, on the subject of actually meeting women, and is it a waste of time? Now, there is no black and white answer, and I think that's why people love me as a dating coach. Meeting women is highly individual, okay? It depends on your DNA, your mind, your emotions, how you work, how resilient you are, how tough you are, how much you can take, how much of a need you have. Some guys don't have too much of a need to meet women. Other guys have a lot of need to meet women, right? So it's highly individual, okay? So it's kind of like a diet, you know? It depends on who you are, and it depends on your level, right? Everybody's not at the same level, right? So if you're a beginner, or an intermediate, or somebody who's advanced, you're gonna need different concepts and you're gonna need different advice. But in this video today, I wanna give you a template that works across the board. And I wanna tell you exactly how to go about meeting women. And I wanna talk about how to not waste your time, because time you never get back, my friends. And so, if I were to start all over again, okay? This is the best way I can make this video. If I were to start all over again in my journey of meeting women and being social, how would I go about meeting women? Okay, here's what I would do. First things first, I think running around the city, going to bars, going to nightclubs, and just putting yourself out there all the time is a waste of time. But it's nuanced, okay? And you gotta bear with me, because we're gonna go step by step in this video. So running around all the time is a waste of time if you don't need it. So if you're somebody who's skilled and social and fun and outgoing, do you need to approach women every day? Do you need to put yourself out there all the time? No, you don't need to, because you're skilled, you're fun, you're charming, you're charismatic, you're social. So at a higher level, it's a waste of time. But on a lower level, if you're somebody who's afraid, anxious, unsure about yourself, there is no better way than to get confident. There's no better way to gain confidence than actually putting yourself out there and actually meeting women. And so if you're at that beginner stage, here's what you do. And if you're at that higher stage, I'm going to teach you how to do that later. And so here's the thing. If you're at that beginner stage, Here's how I would do it if I started all over again. I would not make meeting women my goal. I would make being out in the world my goal. So for example, I would take the busiest hour to visit the supermarket, right? All of you got to go to the supermarket, right? I would not do it on off hours where there's nobody around or there's nothing going on. I would go at the peak time. So in my city, for example, around 7, 8 p.m., the supermarkets are full of women. So I would schedule my time to go to the supermarket at 7, 8 p.m. This gives me the best chance to meet women in a natural environment, which is a supermarket. I go, I buy my stuff, I leave. But if I see a beautiful girl there, I go talk to her. Same thing with cafes. I love coffee. I love green tea. I love, just being in cafes. When would I go to cafes? At the best times in my city, okay? And for me, again, in my city, a little bit later in the day, the cafes are bustling with women, or especially early in the morning as well, right? I would go for walks, right? A lot of you guys watching my video, you're entrepreneurs. You are guys who are working on your business, or you, for example, work in an office, but you have flexible hours. But I do believe everybody needs a walk every day, right? You need a walk, you need fresh air. I would schedule my walk at the busiest time, okay? And where would I walk? I would walk at the areas where women congregate, where they are, walking around and shopping and hanging out. It's a walk. Whether you're in the park like I am right now, or you're in the middle of the city center, it's 1 foot forward in front of the other. It's a walk. Okay, you get me. So again, in my city, it's in the evening. So you gotta find where the women go, where the best times to be outside is, and then you just go outside and you do your normal stuff, whether it's getting a coffee, whether it's getting fresh air, whether it's going to the supermarket, and then you meet women as you're doing that. Or if you're going to meet a friend, you meet women along the way. I do believe that this is the best way to meet women. Lifestyle. You just live, you see a beautiful girl, you go talk to her. However, at a beginner level, a lot of you guys are gonna struggle doing that, okay? At my level, I can do that. Like I can go out with the mindset of not meeting any women. I'm just gonna go to the supermarket, but smartly I schedule it in at the best hours, right? Because I'm smart, right? You can be smart too. So I schedule my daily walks and everything I need to do at the best hours, at the peak hours. But I don't have the intention to meet women. I have the intention to complete my activities. But whenever I see a beautiful girl, I go talk to her, right? But a lot of you guys, you're gonna struggle. So here's what you do. You need a confidence builder day, okay? So what I recommend to you guys is every Saturday, you go out with the intention of meeting women. And you start off with 1 week a day. This is your confidence builder day, okay? So every Saturday, you go out, you get dressed, you showered, put on your perfume, you smell good, you groom yourself, whatever. You leave your apartment. You go outside. This is your confidence builder day. Your goal is to approach as many women as possible, to be as social as possible, and your goal should be to stretch your comfort zone. For a lot of you guys, if you see, for example, a girl sitting by herself at a restaurant, that might, create anxiety. So you go and do that approach. If you see a girl alone on the street, that might create anxiety for you. So you go and do that. If you see 2 girls on the street, that might create anxiety, and you go and you do that. The goal is not the situation. The goal is to look individually what situations creates anxiety for you. For some of you guys, it could be any situation, right? Like, for a lot of you guys, it's specific. Again, meeting women is highly individual. So Saturday is your confidence building day. You go out and all day it's just about meeting women, okay? Then the rest of the week, you meet women optionally, right? You go out into the world, you live your life, and you meet women optionally. You do that for 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, you review yourself. How many approaches did I do? Did I get any dates? Is this schedule working for me? Okay? If the answer is no, here's what you do. You add 1 more day, 1 more confidence builder day. So that might be a Sunday. And then you do this for 3 weeks. Your Saturday and your Sunday, you have the intention to go out and meet women. Every other day, it's like you just live your life and you do optional approaches whenever you see a beautiful girl. Now you have 2 days in your week. Is this working for you? After 3 weeks, you check in. Yeah, I'm gaining some progress, but it's not really working for me. Boom, you add another day. If it's working for you, if you're getting dates, if you're improving, if you're doing more approaches, it means it's working. So you don't need to do more days, right? But if it's not working, you just add one more day and you do it for 3 weeks, and you add one more day and you do it for 3 weeks. You get the point. This way, you don't become someone who's going out 7 days a week, spam approaching women, grinding yourself out, wearing yourself out, and just feeling shit. And you learn, because meeting women is kind of like a diet, you know? For example, I can't eat pizza. I do eat pizza, but I can't. Every time I eat pizza, I fall asleep. I don't feel good. But I have friends of mine, they eat pizza and they go do a workout right after. They feel fantastic. It doesn't do anything to them. But me, when I have a pizza, doesn't matter whatever pizza it is, I'm just dead for a couple of hours. It doesn't work well in my body. So in the same way of meeting women and putting yourself out there, for a lot of you guys with low volume, going out a little bit here and there, it's gonna work wonders. For a lot of you guys, you need high volume. The idea is not to compare yourself to other people. The idea is to experiment. Meeting women is beautiful because it's a lifetime experiment, my friends. That's why I'm excited to meet women. That's why I'm excited to put myself out there, because it's just me experimenting what works for me and what doesn't work for me, right? In the same way, when I meet a client, I have a tool belt of like 400, 200, 400, 500, 1,000 things that I could try with my clients. And that's why I get my clients success, because I know that meeting women is a highly individual thing, and you need to, be sensitive to your own individual needs. And so when I work as a coach with a client, I'm sensitive to their individual needs. I put them on a low volume program. I see how that works for them. If it works for them, okay, cool. If it doesn't work for them, we up the volume, right? And so at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. And for a lot of you guys, you're going to thrive well on low numbers. And for a lot of you guys, you're going to thrive well on medium numbers. And for a lot of you guys, you're going to thrive well on high numbers. So the amount of women that you have to approach, right? Because approaching women is not just about approaching women. It's about learning from each step. So when you go out and you approach a woman, you have to take time to learn. Okay, what did I do good? What did I do bad? What can I improve? And this is how you actually get better. And if you're spam approaching all the time, you can't get that learning experience, okay? Very key, very important. So this is what you need to implement in your life if you want to get good. So for a lot of you guys, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to have one confidence builder day, and then the rest of the day, you're going to schedule your walks, your coffee, and whatever activity you need to do at the peak hours of your city. And you're going to go to the peak places, so you give yourself the best time to meet women. Okay, you're going to start yourself off on one day and give it a 3-week try, and then you're going to add one more day, right? So you're going to do 2 days if it's not working for you. Then you're going to do 3 days if it's not working for you, and you just keep doing this. And some of you guys are going to need 4 or 5 days of confidence builder days a week, and that's just you. Don't judge yourself, okay? And some of you guys are gonna need just one day. Like for some of you guys, one Saturday where you just spam approach every woman, and then the rest of the week you're just, I feel great. I can open anybody, can talk to any girl. I'm social, I'm fun, right? The key here is to find your own sweet spot, okay? The key here is to find what actually improves your dating life. And at the end of the day, here's how you review it. Here's how you know if it's working. Are you getting more confident? Okay, do you feel better inside yourself? Is it getting easier to approach? Are you getting more phone numbers? Are you getting more dates? Are you getting further with women? Or, are you getting, are you going backwards, right? And so depending on if you go further or go backwards or don't do any progress at all, you switch up the numbers, right? So you add one more day, right? And in your confidence builder days, that's where you should really put yourself out there and stretch yourself. You go out with the mindset of, hey, I'm here to break all my fears today. And that's your confidence builder day, right? And at a higher level, because I have confidence, I don't need confidence builder days. I just live my life. If I see a beautiful girl here in the park right after finishing this video, I just go talk to her. I don't need to build my confidence, right? But I'm at a higher level, and that level came from having confidence builder days. I wasn't born confident, okay? I had a lot of confidence builder days, which gave me that natural confidence to actually go out and approach women. And so I just wanted to make this video today. It's a very unique video, and I promise you guys, all my videos from now on are gonna be unique. I'm not gonna listen to other people. I'm not gonna take inspiration from anywhere else. It's all gonna come from me. It's all gonna be channeled from me, because I have so many great ideas when it comes to dating, and I know they work because they work for me and they work for my clients. Now, that's all I wanted to say in this video today. If you like this video, like the goddamn video, comment down below, subscribe, and I see y'all, my brothers, in that next video. Peace.